Arizona Cardinals. I will be honest here. I want to jump in with both feet. I want to be all aboard the bandwagon. I just can't bring myself to do it yet. I'm sorry, I can't. They are playing the best team in the NFL, to be honest. Right? They're 4-0. They come off a thrashing of the Rams, 37-20. Where, you know what? Even the 17-point win isn't really indicative of how much of a blowout this game was. Cardinals dominated. Absolutely dominated. Everything was working for him. Kyler Murray was great. 268 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Chase Edmonds couldn't be stopped. 139 total yards. The Cardinals played a perfect game against what I think is the team to beat in the NFC. One of the best teams in the NFL, maybe the best team in the NFL heading into week number 4. And the Cardinals went into their house and throttled them. So I think it's safe to say the Cardinals right now are the best team in the NFL. I want to jump in. I love Kyler Murray. I love watching him play. I'm a believer in Kyler. I love the offensive talent. The defense to me is really good. The issue and the reason why I cannot jump on the bandwagon yet, I cannot call them playoff contenders yet, is because the issue for Arizona has never been getting off to a good start, has never been scoring points in the first half. Their issue is always the second half of the season. Kliff Kingsbury is a guy, whether it's at Texas Tech, whether it's with the Cardinals, his teams have collapsed in the second halves of seasons. We have seen them get off to hot starts almost every single year. Almost every place he's gone, he has gotten off to a hot start. And almost every single place he's gone, his teams have crashed and burned. Let's just go back to last year. Recent history is a perfect example. 2020, you had that Sunday night epic game in overtime where the Cardinals beat the Seahawks at home. Then they come off that game. They have the Hail Mary. Remember that, where they beat the Bills on the Hail Mary to end the game? The Cardinals, after that Hail Mary, were 6-3. They're halfway through the year. They were the number 1 offense in the NFL. So they were winning games. They were scoring points. They couldn't be stopped. Through 9 games, they were one of the best teams in the NFL. Down the stretch, they went just 2-5. Their offense was bogged down, average just 20.5 points per game. And as we know, they lost on the road to John Wolford, a backup quarterback, to miss the playoffs. I was believing last year. I was all in on the Cardinals bandwagon last year. But I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Until I see this Cardinals team in week 13, week 14 play really well, play like they did yesterday, I can't jump on. If I go really quickly here, to show you the history of Kliff Kingsbury and his hot starts and his bad finishes, bear with me here. The numbers show it's a yearly trend. We just talked about it. 6-3 to start 2020, 2-5 to finish. Down the stretch in 2019, the Cardinals were 2-7 the final 9 games. 2018, he got off to a 5-2 start with Texas Tech, finished that season 0-5. Started off 4-1 in 2017, finished 2-6. Started off 3-1 in 2016, finished 2-6. 5-2 in 2015, finished 2-4. The last 10 games of 2014, 2-8. Started off 7-0 in his first year at Texas Tech, 7-0. Finished the year 1-5. He has gotten off to hot starts every single year. Essentially, he's been a head coach either in college or in the NFL, and every single year without fail, his teams have crashed and burned. I love the way the Cardinals are playing. I'm not trying to take anything away from the first month of what we see. Again, if I had to do power rankings, this is the number 1 team in my mind in the NFL right now through the first month of the season. With that said, the issue for the Cardinals has never been the first half. It's always been the second half. I can't jump on the bandwagon just yet because we, to me, have seen this story too many times play out. I'm not getting fooled. As George W. Bush would say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. He butchered that totally. I get it. Hopefully you got the joke. But I'm not getting fooled. Not today. Not with the Cardinals. I'm not buying in just yet because this team, again, has got to show it in the second half of the season, not just in the first half.